And this week we have our sleep coach, Dr. Lakshmi Narayanan. Hello, doctor. Welcome
Hi.
to the weekly reboot. And so this week we have something that everyone needs. Like it is one of the pillars of health, right? So diet, exercise, and sleep. All of these are very. We need to balance all of these to have a healthy. Not just a healthy body, but also mind. So with doctor having a background in psychology also, we have some practical techniques that can help us, right? So I'll just get to the deck. And I have something to start with, asking you guys. So those who are here. So we all know that sleep, it sounds simple, right? You just lie on the bed and you close your eyes and turn off the lights and we fall asleep. Sounds simple, but often it's not the case. Maybe your mind is still on, there's a lot of thoughts, or maybe you are tired, but still there's some sort of difficulty falling asleep. Or maybe you started with one scroll, one reel, and it ended up until 1 a.m. So can you relate with any of these? Or have you tried anything to sleep better? Or you can share in the chat, in the Q&A section. What is your challenge with sleep? So if you can put that. So what is your major challenge with sleep? Or if there is any technique that you have tried that helped you also, we want to know anything that worked or was a challenge. Anytime you put it in the Q&A section, and I have gathered some questions to ask doctor. So doctor, you tell us, so why, even though we try some relaxation techniques at night, it's still difficult to fall asleep?
Yes. See, one pattern about sleep is when you try relaxation technique, that's indication that there is a restlessness. And the restlessness is not only in the daytime, it's been accumulated from the day. From morning as you get up, and you take care of day's chores or work, all the targets, productivity, performance. So you keep accumulating restlessness in the body, in the nervous system, in your energy levels. And you can't expect that as a pill to get reduced when you hit your bed. So unfortunately, body is not designed that way. No, so that's why sometimes even though your body is exhausted, but there are some thoughts running in your head, and top of it, you try to do some relaxation techniques, it may not work.
Right. So is it it's not just something that we do at night, but you're saying it keeps building throughout the day, right?
Yes.
All right. So
yeah, exactly. So it's building throughout the day and we haven't do anything about it. And suddenly in the night alone, if we take care of it, it may not help.
All
So
right.
it's a function of what we do in the daytime. What
okay.
is happening?
So we need to do something about it in the day also, right? So instead of just directly in the night. So
yes.
All right. Okay. So what simple practices can help reduce that feeling on edge?
Okay. On edge is a feeling, when you say it as a language, when you look at it as a body, what happens in the body in muscles is like when you feel stressful or energy, you feel a kind of muscle contraction, maybe in the chest, maybe in the stomach. You feel something happening inside. You feel the jaws a little tighten, and then the breathing may be fast or shallow. We call shallow breathing when you're stressful. So that is what happens in the body level, the nervous system level, when you feel on the edge or stressful.
Right.
And that is what been happening throughout the day. Sometimes we do sense, sometimes we skip those sensation and focus on the work. So it needs a sense of mindful awareness of what is happening in the body. Because most of us think stress as something in the mind. But stress is not in the mind, it's the body. Body is holding that experience of stress. Now, one simple way to look at this, how is your breathing pattern? When I ask these questions, many people, they tell me, where is lungs? Where it begins? They say, give me example like this or this. something like this. But lungs is actually a very big organ. It starts from here until here.
Okay.
You see, look at, it's a kind of big part, big organ. So it has upper lobe, middle lobe, lower lobe, something.
Right.
So what we call shallow breathing is breathing from the upper part of the lungs.
Okay.
So technically, when you're feeling stressful on the edge, body thinks it is in kind of survival mode. It needs to take charge of something. There's a threat, something from outside you need to protect. That's a body nervous system predicts. So what happens inside is the muscles needs to contract. Breathing has to be faster. On all the stress hormone level, which we call cortisol, those level increases. So what stress experienced in the body level. No?
Okay.
But there is a one easy way to reverse this using body awareness and the breath awareness.
Right.
So
I think when you said just noticing that breath pattern, like the shallow breathing, just becoming aware of that, like that itself gave, like that itself helped a little bit, because like becoming aware of your stress in the body, I think that itself is really helpful. So yeah, please go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's an important thing to notice. Aware of the stress, how you breathe. That's the one important part is our diaphragm. So this is, as I said, lungs. Below that is the diaphragm. So diaphragm is like a belt, like a shield or something. It's a dome-shaped organs like this. So when you inhale, diaphragm has to come down for the lungs to expand. That is called full breath. But what happens in stress or feel on the edge? This diaphragm contracts. So the lung is not kind of coming out fully. We are forced to breathe in the upper part of the lungs. That is called shallow breathing.
Oh, because of the tension in the muscle also it is showing, right?
So that's why the shoulders moves up when you breathe. We breathe from mouth, or we breathe faster. All this happens. And sometimes it happens consciously, sometimes unconsciously as well, without our awareness.
Right.
The easy and simple technique is to sense, that's called triangular breathing. Triangular breathing is nothing but imagine a triangle between the nose and the sides of the diaphragm.
Okay.
Right? So initially you can keep your hands and do it. So imagine you're holding your hands on the sides of the diaphragm.
Okay.
So feel that as if you're breathing into the sides of the diaphragm. So inhale, can you feel the hand expanding horizontally? So this allows the diaphragm to expand. You don't have to do anything. You just breathe naturally, just shifting your focus to the sides of the ribs.
Yeah, it feels nice.
Right? So this alone, initially you might have to maybe close your eyes, put your hands here. But as you keep practicing it, you can do this even without your hands. It may look awkward to do it in workplace, sometimes.
But yeah, sorry.
Right. The more you practice it in the regular hours normally, then you can maybe put an alarm something once in half an hour. For a minute, it doesn't take much time. For a minute or two, focus your breath around the diaphragm like a triangular aspect.
Oh, it sounds simple, but yeah, feels nice actually. Like even like 3 rounds, like feels nice. So those who are here, let us know if you tried and how you felt. Okay, so I think there are some questions, so we will take that at the end. Oh wow, I think this session is going to be nice. So that's the technique, right, doctor? Like, is there any other techniques that we can try? Like, so this is like diaphragmatic breathing. So what else can we try during the day?
So there is one more. So this is an awareness building too. Basically, you build awareness. So the diaphragm is loosening up, breathing becomes deeper.
Okay.
So you don't have to force to breathe. You don't have to take. No, you don't have to do that at all. So breathe normally. Engage the lower lobes of the lungs through focusing your attention to the diaphragm. So this is awareness building. So technique-wise, there is one more technique that we focus is using our fingers. We can bring a calming effect. Okay. So this is called main squeeze. No. So there are 3 secrets for restfulness. Okay. I'll tell you secret tip number 1. What about doing something with more effort? That's what you learn in your life to do. When some difficult happens, put a lot of effort to make it successful. But sleep and healing, it's contradictory. It doesn't happen that way, unfortunately. So doing something very light and gentle, subtleness, taking away the significance and the effort. So that is secret number one, doing something very light and subtle. Second, combining that with the rhythm of your breath.
With the rhythm of what?
Breath.
Breath.
I'll tell you what is that. So
Oh.
breathing naturally. You don't have to force, just allow the body to breathe naturally. We use the word take all the time for each in breath. And take all the time for each out breath. You don't have to rush anything. That is secret tip number 2. Third thing is, after doing this sequence, take a pause, take a break, notice what is happening. So when these 3 things combine together, it's like a bingo effect. There is no way that you can't relax.
Oh, wow. Like, I think that's quite simple, like easy for like people who have a very busy schedule, especially like so yeah, so breathing, it's definitely a small but still like even that 1 minute it's good. It's amazing how it can help, right? So
it is.
So yeah, so now these are some techniques we can do even during the daytime.
Complete this complete 1 minute. I will complete this technique.
Oh yeah, sorry.
How the technique is done is you need to hold your thumb.
Okay.
Like you hold it with anything, right to left, left to right, like how you hold a bicycle.
Oh, okay.
Right? So hold your thumb and then drop it on your lap.
Oh.
So just for a moment, notice, you don't have to squeeze or order it anything. Just hold it gently and notice the sensation between the skin of your palm and the thumb finger. So for a minute or so, just observe what is happening. And you may feel the contact. Maybe skin might be feeling warm or soft, some pulsating feeling. Because thumb is associated with so close to us. As a child, we suck, we hold others, our adult hand or parent's hand. When you hold the thumb, it's like a feeling, an impression somebody is there. I'm not alone. So hold it very softly, gently for a moment. Breathe normally. Sit comfortably. Take all the time you need for each in-breath and out-breath. And after a minute, as you gently inhale, imagine your thumb finger as a beautiful flower, a divine sacred flower. How do you hold it so gently? So how do you squeeze it? Squeeze with such gentleness as you inhale, as if you're just squeezing the skin of the finger, not even the finger. As you inhale, squeeze gently throughout the inhalation. As you exhale, release the grip gradually throughout the exhalation. Do not adjust the breath. Take all the time for each in-breath, out-breath. Adjust the movement of squeezing and releasing in line with the natural rhythm of your breath. You may feel any tension in the jaw, cheek, shoulders, loosen up that. Loosen up the chest, stomach. A few more times. You can gently pause. Rest your hands on your lap. Lean back and relax for a minute. Notice how do you feel now? Any difference in the rhythm of your breath?
Right.
Your mood?
So I
Mm,
feel my breathing has become like quite longer, deeper, and
it is. So we did it maybe 2 to 3 minutes. We can even do it to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, depends upon the time available. So these three sequences, doing something light, this is the gentlest thing ever done in life. Second thing, synchronize with your breathing rhythm. And third thing is pause. You can do is 2 round as well. It will help you drastically.
right. So how did it feel, guys? Or are you still doing it? So let me know in the chat. Okay. So yeah, I think that was a very powerful tool. Like it was like I felt like for me, it felt like very gentle, and I can feel that relaxation in the shoulders like after a few rounds, and so I hope it helped those who are here. Also, I hope you are able to try in your office and or wherever you are. So yeah, I think we can take up the audience questions. We have a couple of them. So the first one is like someone has shared, they can't sleep without watching something like TV or movie unless I'm really bored. I can't sleep, nor I can do anything else on the time. No good concentration. Oh my God, I know how it feels like. Uh, yeah. So I hope this technique you can try it, right, Doctor? Like, is there anything else you would like to add?
Both the questions are on the same theme. Because unless the energies are not settled in the daytime, you need to break that pattern in the daytime. So we'll have
Right.
to keep it in the night.
Hmm.
Right? So once you do it in the daytime, nighttime the melatonin secretion happens naturally, and you don't have to struggle a lot to sleep. Just gentle any breathing practices, anything that you're doing, you can do that and get into restful sleep as well.
Right. Okay. So, and there's the same person is saying like, I have calls or meetings with my on show till 11:30 at night. Oh, normally I should go to sleep in 10 to 15 minutes, but it's not the case. It's like I need to do something to relax for the next 1 to 2 hours to sleep. I'm sleeping really late, like 1:30 or 2, and wake up at
Hmm.
7:30. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Uh,
See that 1 hour, you split it into 15 minutes from morning. So 15 minutes, if you can do this main squeeze or the breathing practice, morning, afternoon, evening, and late evening, you don't have to struggle after your work at 11:30. You can
right.
that induction time can be reduced. Sleep induction time can be reduced.
Okay, so for the questionnaire, please do try this and let us know how it worked for us. So, and also share with your like anyone else who is also like in your team who may
Mm.
also experienced the same. So, uh, like, so I think, Doctor, you covered a little bit about doing this during the like daytime, but is there any other additional suggestions on how to tailor it to the daily busy schedule? Like,
So this technique, especially the breathing, is like you can integrate it. Even if you're traveling, if you're driving a car, you can still observe it. Now you're sitting in front of a monitor, you can observe it. Now in your meeting, you can very well observe this triangular pattern breathing, your body expanding horizontally. So that's all it will take. And that main squeeze, it's like you need to keep you can sit and do it anywhere. In a meeting, you can put your hand under your table and do a gentle main squeeze.
during a meeting, like just before a meeting, or like during the meeting, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely we all need to.
I've done this with various clients. No clients
Right.
have for board exams. They get
Oh,
suddenly
okay.
pain. I use this technique on of various officials. So it's worked beautifully. No, so you can integrate it. You just need a place to sit and do it.
Because it's like you just hold your hand in, so
Yeah.
there's no embarrassment in front of others, like, so. And also, like you said, during meetings, uh, most stressful times for many of us, right?
And you can keep your eyes open as well. You don't have to close your eyes, nothing like that. As you practice, it works. Now, the more you practice when it's stressful, naturally body goes into this mode. You don't have to figure out. No, and do it for a minute or two. It will settle down.
Okay, so a minute or two, and yeah, so with practice, I think, yeah, this sounds definitely very easy to incorporate to a daily schedule. So thank you for that. And audience, before we leave, is there any other questions you would like to ask Doctor? Any sleep issues or challenges that you would like to ask Doctor today? Or if you feel you need a more personalized advice, you can also book a one-on-one consultation with him. It's available on the Anyo app from the experts tab in the bottom. So you can search for Dr. Lakshmi Narayanan and you can look for a consent. And any food suggestions for sleep, Doctor?
Eat at least 3 hours before you go to sleep, and maybe a little earlier, 8 o'clock. Before that, if you can finish your dinner, some say it's early. At sunset, you may eat. There is a last meal that is healthy. That is, you can do it. If not, at least before 8 p.m. in the night. Right, and after that, don't eat much. If you like to eat, maybe eat a fruit or something. Banana is a muscle relaxant. Now it relaxes their muscles. If your affordable cherries are good, but bananas normally is okay too. And then chamomile tea, nighttime you can drink. It's good to relax, soothe. And
okay, this tea, when can they have it?
magnesium is good. A lot of magnesium, but it's not everyday practice. You can't make it as an habit.
Okay.
Magnesium may be useful a couple of days, but not as an everyday practice.
Okay, so it can be taken by us, like we can buy without a prescription, right? Like so, or
it's available without a prescription.
Okay.
Right, but it's not to be consumed. But also dosage is important. I think 250 mg something is it's a low dosage. That's one we need to take. So go with that. Very minimum dosage, and don't continue for long. At least it's a short-term practice. Suppose you have some critical meeting next day morning, you need to be prepared. You need to rest well. You can take magnesium, but and have it as an SOS, what we call something important things.
Okay.
It's not a complete solution for sleep. For sleep, you need to work with the stress pattern, things that is bothering us.
Right. So
right, and rhythm of the breath and the muscle pattern. That will help you to have a restful sleep.
Right. Okay. Thank you. And is there any other questions? All right. So before you guys leave, I have one last thing to say. So it is to check out the Steps Challenge from the Anyo app. So if you are a corporate partner, there is an exclusive group walking challenge group created with your company employees, so your colleagues, your leaders, like everyone will be part of this group. It's exclusive for you. So you can find a colleague who is very friendly, or just a family member also. They can also join this and keep both accountable. And this is like made tailored for like each client differently. Like common challenges we have across corporate clients is like 6K a day challenge. There is also some open to all challenges like weekly 40K steps challenge. Also pick whichever you are comfortable with, and something that is a little bit challenging. And before we leave, Doctor, do you have any points to add, like on the benefits of steps on better sleep?
So walking is generally good. We say important exercise. It nourishes the entire body. Now I think some research was done. Walking increases melatonin secretion as well, which is important hormone for sleep. So it's a good practice. Melatonin, it generally feel nourishment. Your entire body feels nourished because the body is covered by a layer called fascia. It's like how the chicken is covered with the skin. So this skin is covered from head to feet. When you walk, those entire fascia gets nourished, get activated, which feels good, that it's all the micronutrients get completely absorbed because of the walking activity. And do walk. If you do nothing, walking is actually one of the best exercise for sleep. Overall health as well, but for sleep, walking is the most suggested exercise.
Right. So, and before, when we are talking on this, like you were mentioning, like after we walk, we feel tired enough, so we fall asleep naturally also. So that is really good. And so we can, those who are taking the challenge, pick the steps that are a little bit challenging. So you naturally feel restful by the time you are asleep. So yeah, thank you all for joining today. If you have any more questions or if you need a personal consultation, you can always check out our expert section in the Anyo app. So thank you, Doctor.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Right. So